Call now for the 2010 Steiner Tractor Parts Catalog, featuring the largest selection of new aftermarket parts for your antique or classic tractor.
On this episode of Tractor Fanatic, we'll check out all the great farm machinery housed at Alan Stahls' farm.
As soon as you pull up to the farm, you see this just line of classic, perfect tractors, and you almost can't not stop. Is that the word I'm looking for? You can't stop, can't not stop, can't stop in. You almost can't not look at it. I got a million questions for you, Alan. Wow, where do we start? There is so much cool stuff to see here. How long have you been here? This is the third generation, isn't it?
My dad bought this farm in 1960, and we moved here when we got married in '66.
Nice.
And now my son is doing the farming, and I retired.
Nice. And
so I got more time to play with my tractors.
These are some cool toys. Now, what do we have here?
Single wheel front end called a U302. That was used in vegetable farming, row cropping. Put that single wheel down through
right through the middle.
And it's kind of neat here on the farm, maneuverability. It'll turn so much shorter.
Oh yeah.
And then I put bigger tires for flotation, and then I put it on LP gas because it just runs and starts so much easier than on gasoline.
Explain the whole LP gas thing, because Brad was telling me about this truck over here runs on LP gas too.
Right.
I don't see that. I don't see that anywhere. Tell me
all
about that.
It's to a collector truck, it's friendly because your exhaust system lasts longer. It doesn't pollute the motor oil.
Mm-hmm.
It starts easier, and the gas does not go bad because it's pressurized, and we can't find anything wrong with it.
Is that right? So you're just going to keep doing it.
And it's cheaper than gasoline.
And it's cheaper than gas?
Yes.
Why doesn't everybody do that? Well, you got to have a tank too at your house, right? You have the gas man come out.
Yeah.
You can't really get that in the city.
Right. It's kind of hard to pull up in a gas station and get that tank filled.
Yeah, that's kind of tough. So you got to be out here.
On any of these collector tractors, it's so much easier than messing with gasoline or diesel because you just don't have the contamination as well as the deterioration of the fuel.
And I guess it wouldn't drip.
Nope.
No drips?
No drip.
Wow.
Nope. Doesn't splash out.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to pour out of a bucket though.
I bet. I bet it is. Now what do we got here?
This is a G1050 LP gas. There was 110 of them built. And I found this one in Kentucky, and that's my forklift tractor.
Oh, okay.
It's got a forklift mask that my brother Norbert engineered, and we can take a heavy pallet of seed out in the field where you can't take a forklift in the field very easily. If you need something bigger moved around, then you can handle it with a forklift.
This is a lot cooler than a forklift.
Oh yes.
It's like a four-wheel drive forklift kind of, right?
There you go.
Only it's two-wheel drive. And it was so great walking around here with Alan, because what a character. I hope when I'm his age, I'm that full of life. Man, he's down with it. He's in on the jokes and having a good time and laughing and slapping people on the back. It's just it's like being back at my own grandpa's house.
Call now for the 2010 Steiner Tractor Parts Catalog, featuring the largest selection of new aftermarket parts for your antique or classic tractor. With 45,000 square feet, Steiner Tractor Parts makes every effort to have your parts in stock. Call 800-234-3280 or visit steinertractor.com.
I hope that's our next restoration project.
Is it? Now, how long does it take? I mean, that's kind of a vague question, but how long does it take to? I mean, if you guys really got after it, how long would it take to restore this if you were on
Well, fitting it in through the farm and my other
extracurricular activities.
There you go. It takes me about 2 years now to do one.
Okay.
Of course, we strip it down, and then we send out the sheet metal to a body shop and have it done. Our son Brad, he paints the chassis. He's got pretty good at it.
Right. Is there any other tractor that's got pink lettering on it? Because I don't think I've ever seen that before in my life. Is this the she model of tractors? Really?
Maybe.
Well, actually, no, it's red up here.
Yeah, I think that should be. I think that should be red. I think it's faded.
If I were you, I'd kind of, before you drive it through town, maybe before you start getting the cat calls from the local.
Yeah. White Farm Equipment wanted to build an American-made tractor, and so they used a Cummins engine and a lot of the Oliver technology. It's basically an Oliver tractor with a Cummins engine in it. Mm-hmm. And they built these for 2 years in a limited production. They didn't go over too well, but it's been a good, super good little tractor. This is my brother Quentin's. I hadn't noticed this pink here. You caught up on that more than I did.
That's right. I noticed a lot of stuff. Tell me about this thing. This looks like an Oliver.
This looks like an Oliver, but it's actually a green cockshut. And then, of course, the cockshut was made in Canada, and then it was bought by White Motor Truck Company. We haven't seen any others like this. Surely there is some.
I haven't seen this before.
But this one's brother Quentin's too. That's part of the platform to keep the dirt and cold air off of it.
How does that work? Oh, like that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, yeah.
This is a...
What year is this?
71 model. This is, I guess you would say that it's the Wheatland version.
Okay.
Or a standard.
How about this one right here?
Oh, this one's brother Manfred's. It's a standard. It didn't have a 3-point hitch on it. LP gas, of course.
So the whole family's in on it.
Yes. This is my brother Manfred's Shepherd diesel.
Man, what year is this?
That is a 1950.
1950. This is what farming was like in the 50s. Look at that.
They built their own engines, their own castings. It's the same rear end that a cockshut 30 used.
Now, where'd you learn that? I mean, that's an interesting tip.
Well, you can spot them. They
pick it up a little bit.
Yeah, similarities.
Checking out rear ends,
yeah.
That's what you're doing?
Right.
On our next episode of Tractor Fanatic, we'll head into Alan Stahls' barn and get an up-close look at his restored tractor collection.